Hey, it's Bram here for Floor Launch, and today I want to go over a case study for a flooring company that we work with. That over the course of the last few months, we booked 141 booked appointments, and we spent on average $69 per booked appointment in advertising spend towards Facebook ads. And just to see that's legit, right here. So the December 2024 and the quarter one and the first week of April. That's what we're looking at right now. And over the course of the last few months, we got in total 317 leads, all through meta advertising, and we spent $30 per lead. Let me also show you the last 30 days to verify. We still get these numbers, and we booked the last 30 days. We booked 58 appointments, and we spent around $4,000 on marketing, right? So I'm just going to walk you through a little bit on what we did, but it also just goes to show on how powerful it can be once you have a good sales process behind it, that once you start spending on advertising and you're able to close these deals and able to basically scale up the ad budgets once it's profitable, it can be very powerful. Right, so I just want to look at the last 30 days because I understand also with elections, people think like the economy is going down. But what we see with a lot of campaigns is that it's really just comes down to how you set up your creatives and basically how you have set up your whole campaigns. And that sort of converts back into how successful it is. So let me start with the end goal in mind, which is booked estimates, right? So we want to get their address, their phone number, their timeline, what kind of flooring they're looking for, like all of their details, and then we book in an estimate appointment, right? So we don't optimize just for leads, but we optimize for booked appointments, right? So we're trying to get this number down, not necessarily only get the number of the cost per lead down, all right? Let me walk you through it and how we basically structure this campaign, right? So what we do is we basically set everything up that it's all broad, and we focus a lot on creatives, and the creatives will basically do all of the targeting, right? And the thing is with creatives that we've seen, like you see here, we have a few different videos, and we've seen that video ads work the best. And the next step basically for this campaign is that we are going to create human video ads, right? Like that an actual human is making you an offer and basically putting like a personal touch behind it. But as you can see, it's like we basically let Meta do its own targeting. And even though like we test carousel images, more of like static images, but still a lot of times like the normal videos, they get the most impressions and they also get the best results. And you see that it really depends on how much we're spending, but we get around like $30 per lead in 2025 is what we've seen, right? So let me walk you through another screen and show you how it looks like. So in here, you're looking at the backend CRM system that we help manage for our clients. And I'm just going to skip the first few messages because I want to at least keep the client information privacy. But basically, we sent like a confirmation text, and right now he said, okay, I'm going to follow up with you. Then we have our system. We send out like another text message, just like, hey, can we just give you a quick call? They said yes. Then our call center calls them, has a 5-minute conversation with them, probably wasn't ready yet. And then again, we tried to text them with another conversation with them for 4 minutes. Then the appointment was actually created, right? We got their address. We send them over a text message. Like the client, we told them that we'll be there. They didn't have the budget yet, but we managed to get like a cheaper contract ready. But actually, they had a budget of $7,000. Also goes to show that these meta leads can be actually of high value as well. And then he managed to close the job and basically get that. And all through the system that you just saw. And you can imagine how powerful that can be if you get like 50 appointments a month just through this whole program. Yeah. So yeah, that was a very short case study, and I think the most important part is that we have a pretty proven process. That we use video ads. We send them to a landing page, right? Not just like a generic lead form. And we basically also work only in this industry, right? So we have tested a lot of different angles. And basically, we had our fair. So yeah, so that was just a very quick case study of how we booked hundreds of appointments for this client at a very good cost because they close a lot of jobs and they have a very solid sales process in place. And I think this is also like a prerequisite of making this a success. Like we can get you in front of a lot of customers, book a lot of estimates, but it's still up to you to actually sell the jobs, right? And a lot of times people talk, like especially marketers talk about like cost per lead, cost per appointment, but still it comes down to, okay, how many jobs at the end of the day are you actually selling? And I think what also gives us a huge advantage is that we know the industry, right? This is my company, Floor Launch, and we only work with flooring companies, right? So we know the flooring industry. We also offer a lot of local SEO and Google Ads as well. It really depends on the goals of the client and where we start off with. But this client, he was looking to basically make his marketing more effective on Meta. And yeah, we installed a pretty proven process that was able to book hundreds of appointments. If you want to know more, please feel free to go to our website, check out something that we do. Otherwise, thank you very much and good luck with growing your flooring business. Thank you. Bye.